A rescue in the Kloof Gorge today showcased the amazing response by the Upper Highway community in supporting first responders who were dispatched to a hiker who had slipped and fallen whilst out hiking in the Kloof Gorge. START team coordinators put out a call for refreshments to the Forest Hills, Crest Home, Waterfall 1, 2 and 3 and Brackenhill Neighbourhood Watch network. The injured hiker was at the bottom of a steep ravine. First responders and medical personnel racing against the clock were making their way to the site where the injured hiker was last seen. Once the patient was located, the GPS coordinates were sent to the command centre, which was situated at the Kloof view site, in anticipation of the fact that a medical helicopter was on standby should it be needed. A team of rescuers comprising of emergency services from Ethekwini Fire, paramedics and members of the search and rescue teams had reached the patient and were assisting her in walking her out of the area where she had fallen. However, the real heroes of the day was the community who had come together in providing refreshments and sustenance to the rescuers who were now making their way to the picnic site. A call for refreshments went out on a few WhatsApp networks, and within 30 minutes, food and water arrived at the rescue site. The Upper Highway area is well known for rescues in the area, and when the call went out to the various Neighbourhood Watch networks, including Forest Hills, Crest Home, Waterfall 1, 2 and 3, Brackenhill Neighbourhood Watch and the Waterfall Superspar, the response was amazing as sustenance was carried out to the various rescuers who were busy carrying the patient.
This is amazing, yeah?
The overwhelming response by this community is well documented, and a big thank you goes out from all the rescuers who were on the scene. Sarah Brauns from the START community tells us more.
I put a plea out for assistance with Rescuetech, Fire and Netcare, for assistance with cool drinks, refreshments and some eats while they do a huge rescue coming out of the gorge. It's a long rescue. The Upper Highway community have not disappointed once again and have delivered a huge amount of goodies for the guys. Thank you so much.
A big thank you goes out to Dave Knight and the team from the Kloof Big Watch, who also sent sustenance and refreshments to the Joint Operations Command Centre. It was very well received by the first responders who were on scene. The patient was being led out by rescuers and was minutes away from the Joint Operations Command Centre. Once the patient was brought to safety, she was then handed over to the paramedics from Rescuetech, who further did an assessment on her injury before preparing her for transportation to a nearby medical facility. A big thank you goes out to Waldo Becker, the Ethekwini Fire Services, the Netcare 911 team, together with the paramedics from Rescuetech and the volunteer organization from Rescuetech, assisted by the SAPS Search and Rescue and Metro Search and Rescue teams who came to the assistance of the injured patient. And of course, a big thank you goes out to the community, who are the actual heroes of the day in supplying the refreshments and sustenance that was made available to the first responders.
On behalf of all the rescue personnel that were here today, we would just like to thank the community for coming together today and bringing refreshments and food. It was a massive help to us and we really truly appreciate it. Thank you.